Um, I'm sorry I look like crap. I'm not feeling great today. I'm feeling quite ill. So I'm just chilling at home by myself, like a loner. Beside the point. Uh, I thought I'd do a video on what you can feed your bearded dragon and your tarantula. It's actually quite convenient for me, having both of them, that I can actually feed my tarantula the same thing that I feed my bearded dragon on. So yeah, let's just get started basically. So this is my tarantula home. You can't actually see her at the minute because she is in her hide. So yeah, she's in this hide, and on top of the log, you can see that hopper. Yeah. So when Ruth decides to come out, she can say hello to the hopper. But I highly doubt the hopper will say hello back. It'll probably scream. And I did actually, I've taken this plant out because I did a video before that I couldn't actually see Ruth in her hide because this was in the way of the camera. So I took that out. I will put it back in though. Okay, so I'm going to explain what you can feed your bearded dragon and your tarantula, and quantity wise. So we'll just start with mealworms. Okay, so you can feed your tarantula mealworms, but I only feed them to Izzy. So yeah, just these eat like monsters. Like if you put a leaf of lettuce in, half an hour later, that leaf of lettuce will be outside. It'll just be gone. They eat like real monsters. It is disturbing actually. And I've actually heard they can bite as well, these guys. Whatever. And I've got bigger mealworms. I took the good ones out of the pot and put them in a new pot. And these are actually dying. I mean, I think some of them are actually dead now. Motionless. So I might end up having to chuck them out. Then you've got, because I'm going through the, you can sort of like quantity. With mealworms, you can actually feed a good quantity to your bearded dragon, like maybe 10 a sitting. And with babies, I mean, Izzy is no longer a baby. She's actually quite chubber. She's 4 months old, a little bit on the big side. I'm going to have to cut down a little bit. And I feed her about 10 a sitting each day. Okay, so I'm going to have to cut that down to about like 5 or 6. These are waxworms. I'm really slow today, like I'm just not with it. Get with it. Waxworm. And these are really high in fat. You can feed them both to your see what I mean? You can feed a waxworm to your waxworm. No, you can feed your waxworm to your tarantula once a week, or you can feed 3 waxworms twice a week to your Beardie, which is what I do. Because they really are high in fat, you don't want to be giving your Beardie waxworms as everyday food. They need to be treat. And then you've got Morio worms, British large Morio worms, and these are right little nippers. They can bite, and they borrow really quick. Okay, so you've got like the right little wrigglers. There's about 40 in here. And if I put, yeah, you'll be able to hear them rustling around, and they're quite loud when they rustle. Okay, now you've got the hoppers, which my Beardie loves the most. Okay, so I've got 6 of these pots. You know what? I'll get a pot of visible ones. Right, okay, so there's quite a few in here. Yeah, you can see those. But these are 4 hoppers. although I'm pretty convinced they're actually fifth hoppers, because they are so large. Yeah, I mean, some of them are much larger than others in here. But yeah, I feed quantity wise about, I didn't even mention quantity wise for the Morio worms, I'm sorry, I really am slow. Quantity wise, I give her about 3 every 2 or 3 days, because they're quite high in fat as well. These fourth hoppers, I give her about 6 or 7 a sit-in twice a day. She loves hoppers, so I stock up on them. And this is what I feed my tarantula. No, that's the wrong one. I need to get with it today. Where's Ruth's ones? There you go. Sitting on there. Really small one. These are third hoppers. Yeah, you can see on there. Yeah, third hoppers once a week, and I do mine every Saturday, which is today. But she's just not going for it. I mean, I really do feel like I can just eat it. Yeah. You can actually feed them both crickets. I choose not to anymore because crickets would stink the place out. They keep you awake with their talking. And plus, my bearded dragon absolutely hates them. She actually cowers away from them, which is a bit odd. So I think that if you're getting a tub of crickets, where there might actually literally be 100 crickets in there, there'll be a lifetime supply. My tarantula, and I think that's just not cost effective, because they'll die after a while. So I just feed Ruth hoppers now. So yeah, but that's basically it.